30-06 John here, and today what we're going to be talking about are the Ruger American Gen 2 rifles, feeding issues, and what hasn't been said. So keep on watching and I hope you enjoy the video. The original Ruger American rifle was introduced, 12, 13 years ago. I have 3 of them between me and my son. They're pretty good guns. They're accurate, but they are a little finicky in feeding. And the magazines can be a little bit, be finicky also. The worst magazine is the rotary magazine. I guess they tried to design it to be like a big 1022 magazine. I've talked to a lot of people that have problems with those magazines. My Ruger 450 Bushmaster uses a single stack magazine of Ruger's design. That works pretty good. A lot better than the rotary magazine. The magazine issue has gotten so bad that Ruger introduced a staggered magazine, detachable box magazine that you could buy from their website, and some of the new rifles have it in it also. I guess that improves the feeding a bit, but I know someone has gotten some of those for their Ruger American rifle, and it's still finicky. Also, the 7 Rem Mag that I have, it uses a longer version of the single stack Ruger magazine. That seems to work pretty decent. So that brings us to the Ruger American Gen 2. And if you look at Ruger's website, they show a host of improvements. Seems like they've spent some time and effort in improving the rifle. But they don't talk about, anything about the magazines or anything about improving the feeding. I've checked all of my rifles. I checked the new production Ruger American Gen 2s and the new production Ruger Americans. The new rifles have a coned breech. The old original Ruger Americans, the ones I have, they all have a flat breech. The new ones have a coned breech. That will improve feeding. They don't mention that anywhere on their website. No one else has mentioned it, but it's very plain if you look at the breech of a new Ruger American. Looking at Ruger's website, it looks like most of the rifles are using Accuracy International pattern magazines like these pictured here, or AR style magazines. A few use the Ruger single stack magazines, but when you look for the 30-06 or 270, it shows that they use a flush fit. And I hope Ruger isn't going to try to reuse the same magazine that they're using in the first generation Ruger Americans. I've heard a lot of people complain about those magazines. And hopefully Ruger gets their act together and redesigns the magazine. They could also just use a Magpul patterned magazine, or an Accuracy International pattern magazine from Magpul. Magpul makes a 30-06 style magazine. They also make a 300 Win Mag style magazine. A bolt action rifle should be reliable. You should be able to run the bolt hard and fast. Should feed good. Hopefully Ruger gets their act together and they redesign these magazines. But if I was going to buy a Gen 2 rifle right now, I would make sure I would get one that uses either the AI pattern magazines or the AR style magazines. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. Hey, everyone, thanks for watching. Everyone stay safe and have a nice day.